Yo nyinanga fo yamana kwamba zaba yele jimizi ya tabara ya chishana ya tsulizim no kor chimizi no kor chimizi ende zosu puna da ye eze hon komo ye za esi ananam oye MPP amanyo kumu apapro rokodo wana wakade obaya frankatuni zema oye MPP osun amanyo kumu going into 2028 election the flag bearer obedi MPP osun amanyo kumu nene za akasakasa we sima manfo we hon komo na oya the former flag bearer the former vice president His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia was oya not na oya Muslimini wodinda ombezi amayo kuninyi dem de obaya obotum odi bibipa ze abaka oya amanyoku no ho nanso wose ayaho samye be enyi dada wonya no wonimu let's brush na all the share oya amanyoku ni be se oyim na ozi amanyoku ni nyima obotum ozi oya nodness we Muslim fo one abatonen zabaka oya MPP abato no ho dem do baya kuninzi baya waneze no nam do mo woto abademan nanso yokoto aba ye nene enna His Excellency the former vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia we gwenenu ma ende zana opede osedozema NDC MPP amayokunen and hobo the bo MPP amayokunen woni sesi fom poto owe also the Zombo community voting in Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia upon all the immigrants in our ni sesi fom poto amande ende apriapesi amayokunu na wa probi na webezi MPP frankatuni ama MPP osun amayokunu nani oya bana champion akakade Bawumia the promise are not made the confidence are not mayokunu wonimu as a result of that wasn't a call or year 2024 general election no more worry for he doesn't deserve the party should not make a mistake to elect Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia the former vice president nonsense won bio ena Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia wa reply no common is bona ma NBC National Communication Team member Hamza Suhuyini say Incompetent Bawumia must apologize to the people of Ghana. Hamza Suhuyini NBC National Communication member say Incompetent Bawumia must apologize to Ghanaians. Na only etifia some other and the Kori Gimezi Ido. Answer na yabakon yente oya Bawumia. say, the reply, His Excellency the former Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia, Oze Ama Braina Champo. You want to know work there, or Lordna, as a Muslim, going into the 2024 general election, all the promises that His Excellency the Vice President, the former Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia, Ozema the MPP, and as a result of that, the MPP grassroots and the national executives supported him and gave him overwhelming endorsements so that he could bring the northern vote onto the table. Yet Bawumia failed abysmally. His Excellency the former Vice President Bawumia has replied those people. Now, no asam and and in Yoruba, do you agree with Hamza Suhuyini that Bawumia must apologize to the people of Ghana when we are talking about tribal politics and religious politics? If we are speaking against tribal and religious politics, according to Hamza Suhuyini, NBC National Communication Team member, also Bawumia cannot exonerate himself. Bawumia was a beneficiary. He was the one who started this whole tribal and religious politics in this country. He was so desperate. He was meeting the Muslims, charging them to vote for him because it is now time for Muslims to have a Muslim president. He was meeting Muslims, telling them that this is the time for the Zongo people, Northerners, to rally to vote massively for MPP because one of their own has been elected, of giving the norm to lead the MPP into the 2024 general election. Bawumia was the one who engineered this. So today, he cannot turn round to blame people, to speak against religious and tribal politics. Bawumia cannot exonerate himself. Therefore, Hamza Suhuyini is demanding on behalf of the people of Ghana that Bawumia, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, should apologize to the people of Ghana. And we are simply asking, do you agree that the incompetent Bawumia must apologize to Ghanaians? And let's hear from you.
Let me state clearly that I think that His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, he owes the good people of this country an apology.
Oh, why?
Especially when it comes to the issue of tribal and religious politics.
Really?
Yes, he needs to apologize for us to move away from that kind of politicking. And if he wants some measure of credibility back, I think that the honorable thing to do is to apologize to all of us for, first of all, introducing it into our body politic and now seeking to run away from it. It is his own making. He carved out that niche for himself. He built a house for himself, rooted in the ideals of ethnicity and religion. And he's living in it today. So if he feels it, if he thinks that it is repugnant now, the only honorable thing to do, if he still has some measure of credibility, which I want to believe he does, then he needs to apologize, first to the New Patriotic Party, to the good people of this country, also for dabbling in that kind of politics. Clearly unacceptable. Let me
Render apology to the good people of Ghana. Only in the bitter to be asking that, do you agree with Hamza Suhuyini that Bawumia must apologize to the people of Ghana if he's talking about, if he's criticizing tribal politics and religious politics, and Bawumia cannot exonerate himself? If today he's condemning it, if Bawumia has any credibility, then there is the need for His Excellency, the former Vice President, to apologize to the people of Ghana And the bitter truth, we are simply asking, do you agree with Hamza Suhuyini? If you agree with Hamza, let us hear from you. Just listen to him.
And you see, I think that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ought to learn from this painful experience that he's going through now. This is not the first time his words are coming back to haunt him. Remember between 2012 and 2016, the kind of promises he made. One district, one dam, $1 million per constituency. The city has been arrested. The dollar has been arrested. The key given to the IGP and is thrown away. This is not the first time his words are coming back to haunt him. So I think that he needs to go back to the drawing board and engage those who have been in that space for years, especially the political space. And you see,
do you agree with Hamza once again in the run-up to the election? There were so many promises that Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, leading the MPP, even though in Nanado, 2016, 2020, election and 1 year, 2024, going into the 2024, all the promises, the gargantuan promises that they made to the people of Ghana, when they fail to fulfill those promises, if there is any political credibility in their part, and especially on the part of Bawumia, he should have apologized to Ghanaians first, even when he was campaigning. The best thing, the wisest thing that he should have done at that time is to acknowledge their failure on the promises that they made to Ghanaians and render a qualified apology to the people of Ghana that, look, we promised to do this, but we failed to do it. We are apologizing for it. Forgive us. Going forward, these are the things we will do. But under the one new respect, because they have no respect for the people of Ghana, for the Ghanaian voters in Sabi, Bawumia closed his eye to those things. He promised the people of North that every village would have dam. Sabi, if there is common sense in them, if there is integrity, if there is honesty on the part of Bawumia, he should have been confident and the MPP should have been bold enough to campaign on the number of dams they were able to construct for the people of the North. They should have been able to point to the number of villages that they gave dam that aided their agricultural activities. When they failed politically, political honesty, political integrity should have allowed them, should have taught them a lesson to apologize to the people of the North that we promise to give you every village a dam to enhance the standard of living, to enable you to embark on all year-round agricultural activity. We failed. These were the reasons that accounted for the failure. Sabi, only yansa sama nan kosa da waka. Only no kosa manan kosa da waka che oye Ghana potiti mona wewo saying. Then, after apologizing and explaining to them reasons that led to the failure to fulfill one village, one dam in Inti, Bawumia could not campaign on. Even the student allowance, the nurses allowance, who couldn't campaign, the student even asked him, look at how he was disgraced. Let's say, Oninti Enas Hamza Suhuyini Kade, Bawumia, incompetent Bawumia must apologize to the people of Ghana. The bitter truth, we are simply asking that, do you agree with Hamza Suhuyini? Let us know. Drop your views in the comment section. If today is the first time that you are watching the bitter truth, this is the bitter truth. $1 million per constituency. The question is, Bawumia failed. He could not campaign on the $1 million per constituency. If indeed they were able to fulfill that promise, it should have been a trump card for Bawumia to to campaign on. One district, one factory. So you are not successful on your frakadama. Nankono no said the way what to know your campaign. Or say, Oya Bawumia no promise there he will bring the northern goat on the table for the MPP in failed poto into the Japan say Mama want to about man. Monday there is a yell. No call your winning penny for say. Naka yakana wanabaka no call women yabaka. This is the truth. Truth is bitter. It must be told. Take it or leave it. The bitter truth. We will speak the truth. What was the impact of? Bawumia should tell Ghanaians whether he was able to fulfill $1 million per constituency promise. Whether Bawumia should tell Ghanaians whether he was proud of the one village, one dam that he promised the people of North, that every village will be given a dam to support agricultural activity. Every district would have a factory. The NAPCO, where were NAPCO? They failed to campaign on all these. This is the bitter truth. Let truth be told. Just listen.
So it is incompetent for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to seek to justify his inability to penetrate by seeking to hide in history that it was so in the past. So what new thing is he bringing on board? These are the questions we should be asking. And he was the leader of the New Patriotic Party in the last election. So what did he do to resolve that deeper problem? The NPP delegates are right to ask these questions. Are they not? Because they gave him their mandate. So it is incompetent for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to seek to justify his inability to penetrate by seeking to hide in history that it was so in the past. So what new thing is he bringing on board? These are the questions we should be asking. And he was the leader of the New Patriotic Party in the last election. So what did he do to resolve that deeper problem? The NPP delegates are right to ask these questions. Are they not? Because they gave him their mandate.
Anana Hamza Suhuyini rekede Bawumia ye incompetent Bawumia. If the incompetent Bawumia wants any political credibility, one Ghanaians to believe that he has political credibility, he is politically honest, he must apologize to the people of Ghana and the people of the delegates of the MPP. And the bitter truth we are simply asking, do you agree with Hamza Suhuyini that indeed if Bawumia is complaining about tribal politics, religious politics, he should begin to question his attitude, the kind of campaign he conducted going into 2016-2020, especially 2024 general election. He must first act his political strategies, the kind of politics that he conducted. Thus, he must answer, and thus is the reason Hamza Suhuyini is saying that he is the architect. He laid the foundation. He cannot run away from it. Remember, the show you are watching is the bitter truth. We are simply asking, share with us in the comment section whether indeed you agree that Bawumia must apologize to the citizens of Ghana if he complains about tribal and religious politics. Thank you for watching the show. Kindly subscribe to Ghana Bad News YouTube. Click on the notification bell. Most importantly, let's get interactive. The show is the bitter truth. Thank you.